Hello YouTube. A very interesting stone was discovered in the summer of 2013 in Russia, in the Krasnodar territory, that's in the south. A local resident, Viktor Morozov, found the artifact while fishing on the Hodz River near the city of Labinsk. According to estimates, the age of the stone is about 500 million years, maybe a little less. Hodz is a river in the Krasnodar territory, and Adygea, that's in Russia. That's a left tributary of the Laba in Kuban Basin, if you need to know. And here is the account. We were sitting with a friend in the upper reaches of the Hodz River. There was no fish biting really, said Viktor Morozov, who was the witness to the finding. At some point, a friend went into the water, looked at something for a long time intently at the bottom. The fishermen eventually pulled the fragment that interested them. They put it out to the dry land. So Morozov added, I myself am a geologist by education, but I have never met such pieces of rock before. The stone is clearly of organic origin. In order not to beat around the bush, upon returning home, friends, the fishermen, handed over the curious find to the local section of the Kosmopoisk. I often mention this group, and I knew its late leader, Vadim Chernobrov. We exchange a lot of information through the years. They're active. They research for paranormal phenomena and interesting natural phenomena in Russia and beyond. Anyway, the first thing that caught my eye was an unusual insert into the solid piece of rock, the size of a telephone SIM card and extremely similar to a microchip, said Sergei Frolov, who was a researcher of anomalous phenomena or paranormal phenomena. The conducted examination showed that the block was lying, the piece that they discovered was lying on the planet even before the age of dinosaurs. How it ended up on the surface of the Earth, scientists have yet to find out. Even years after, it is possible that the stone was washed out of the mountain by a powerful stream of water. It was formed during the Devonian period, about 450 million years ago, explained the scientist in the Research Institute of Nanotechnology and New Materials of the South Russian State Technical University. The rock consists mainly of fragments of skeletons of sea lilies. In the insert, which was so interested to the fans of the supernatural, said the scientist, there is a fragment of the stem of living organisms. According to the Act of Geological Scientific Expertise, which was conducted at the Department of Mineralogy and Geology of the Novocherkassk University, the age of the amazing stone is more than 250 million years. And this, at least to some Russian paranormal researchers, automatically confirms the account that at that time there was life on our planet, where high technology that we are still to discover. The discovery of the Labinsk fishermen, experts say, although not related to the activities of extraterrestrial civilizations, so the experts are from traditional science. So it's of great value of science nevertheless. It is not often that paleontologists manage to find such vivid evidence of prehistoric life on our planet. And after a detailed study, the artifact would most likely be sent to storage to a specialized museum. I'd like to find out where it actually was sent to. Now, even though this event occurred several years ago, it doesn't lose its relevance, since scientists still do not have an unambiguous answer to the enigma. After studying this artifact by geologists, so it became known that the ancient stone, yes, it's 500 million years old, and that the microchip itself is 250 million years old. The study of the stone was carried out by geologists from the South Russian Technical University, who are sure that they were not mistaken with the dating. Just in case, the stone was transferred for a more thorough study to the Center for Collective Use. The name is nanotechnologist. Researchers agree that the object embedded in the stone is very similar to a modern microchip, but some experts have compared it with a punch card, which was used in computers in the 1980s of the 20th century, of course. Some scientists believe that the mysterious artifact in the stone is a fragment of a sea lily, again, which 450 million years ago was very successfully fit into the rock and has been preserved in it to this day. Other researchers have expressed, of course, bolder hypotheses. For example, that this microchip has been preserved in stone since the existence of ancient civilizations that are technically much more advanced than ours today. Some researchers believe that this may be a technology that is still unknown to modern scientists, which is why this artifact raises more questions than answers. Now, the sea lilies are one of the classes of echinoderms widely distributed in the prehistoric seas. Today, science knows about 1,500 of these fossils from 220 genera or species. In the Kuban region, the remains of the living organisms that prefer to reproduce at great depth were found for a reason. After all, once in the midst of time, the territory of modern Kuban, the waters of the ancient Tethys Ocean, that's where they splashed. Now, there was another recent discovery in Russia that has to do with the same period in the midst of time over 250 million years ago. Please see my video titled "It Came from Outer Space." The link is in the description to this video. I tell you, a few more discoveries and we'll get a clearer picture as to what happened on our planet back then, in that period of time, and who arrived from distant stars to the solar system. I think we will. And I'll bring you more information. I'm trying to find out more as to what happened to the discovery. And there have been others very interesting in Russia, and I will bring you videos about them. I do ask that you please support my research. There are links in the description to this video. That you please subscribe to my channel and tell others about it. Thank you for your attention.